Covering Democracy 2010, U.S. Senate candidate Charlie Crist took a last campaign swing through our area today on the eve of the election. Crist met briefly with the supporters at Galaxy Aviation in West Palm Beach, and that's where we find News Channel 5's Kristen Goodell with more on his last-ditch effort to garner support. Kristen?
Jay, independent Senate candidate Charlie Crist has been flying all over the state today. His day started in Pensacola. He left here just a few minutes ago, and he's headed to his final stop, his hometown of St. Pete. Crist arrived here around 4:30 and stayed here for about a half an hour and met with a dozen or so supporters. In a brief statement, he stressed that he believes there's a big difference between himself and the two other candidates, Democrat Kendrick Meek and Republican Marco Rubio, who is currently favored in the polls. Crist said if he's elected, he's open to caucusing with the Democrats, the Republicans, or no party at all. Take a listen.
I would have to ask some very difficult questions when I get there if I have the honor of serving. Number one, what are you going to do to help the economy of Florida? Number two, what are you going to help us create more jobs for the people of Florida? Number three, what will you do to help us get a national catastrophic fund to protect us from storms in the future? And depending on the answers you would get to those questions, you'd make the decision what's best for the people of Florida.
Crist just wrapped up a 3-day bus tour of the state yesterday. Again, all of this a last-minute push that he's hoping will turn the tide in his favor. We're live in West Palm Beach. I'm Kristen Goodell, WPTV News Channel 5.